Oh, bother.
Hey everybody, it's Yin Yang Total War here, and today we're going to be starting a new series on the channel dubbed Glory of the Dark Gods. We're going to be playing with Wulfric and the World Walkers. However, we're not going to be focused on them. Instead, our focus is going to be on Ragnar Mortkinsonn, a custom legendary lord that I have created thanks to the Norskin mod. He is going to rise up from a lowly soldier to become the greatest champion that Chaos has ever known. So, without too much preamble, I'm going to show you guys a little preview clip and then we'll get straight into the campaign. So, I'll see you on the other side. Ragnar Mortkinsonn was a little-known warrior serving under the flag of the World Walkers, until one fateful day when his bravery caught not only the attention of Wulfric the Wanderer, but also the Chaos Gods. That battle had started like many others. However, when the Famir mercenaries proved too much for Wulfric's warriors, only one man stayed by his side. Ragnar and Wulfric stood alone, fighting back to back against these monsters. However, the tenacity of the two warriors broke the will of the foul creatures, and so a respect was born. No longer would this forgotten son fight as a shield warrior who lived and died at the bidding of others, but now he would lead his own warriors, destined to become greater than his master, greater than his father, and perhaps greater than the Ever-Chosen. This is his story. All right, and I hope that you guys enjoyed that. But getting started here, we're going to be starting the campaign on turn 2. A little bit different, but I wanted to go ahead and get all the admin stuff done before you guys joined. Wulfric the Wanderer has already taken over Troll Fjord, so we don't have to worry about that. Our next target is going to be the Grayling Moot. We're going to take out the Grayling, and then we'll move east into the Niglafari Plain. I think that's how you say that. Naglfari? Whatever. To our north is going to be our good friend Be'lakor alongside the Varg. To our south is going to be Egil Styrbjorn and his two daughters, who are probably going to be our first major enemy. I don't know if we'll fight Be'lakor. We'll see. And I believe that Azazel is in here somewhere. I don't spend much time in Norska, so my geography might be a little bit off. To our east, of course, is going to be Throg the Troll King, and will probably be our biggest rival for control of Norska. I don't know if we're going to try to control all of Norska right away, but that is something that we'll see, and maybe you guys can help guide the decision making for the World Walkers. Or for Ragnar at least. The forces of Albion need to be dealt with as well. The southern, the soft southern Imperials are definitely going to have to go. And then possibly we'll spread up into the north to dominate the Chaos Waste. But that is all conjecture until we actually make our move. So let's get going.
You dare! Go now!
My challenge?
All
Undeniable.
right. And if you guys are wondering, like, who the hell is Mortkin? Mortkin is, well, Ragnar Mortkinsonn is the son of Lord Mortkin. Lord Mortkin is a famous Chaos Lord who was from Norska, and he attacked the county of Oslin. When he was a, plain old Chaos Lord, he did some really cool stuff. He went through 3 of the Chaos Gods trials, So almost an ever chosen. I think he went through Zinch, Nurgle, and Korn, but did not go through a Slaneshi trial, if I remember correctly. And you guys feel free to jump into the comment section after reading the wiki and tear me up for my lore knowledge. But Mortkin came back south to find that the Empire had raided and destroyed his hometown. He at that point took out a wereguild and decided that he was going to destroy Ostland specifically, and the rest of the Empire would follow. He swore this on the Chaos Gods, and so they pumped him up with their magical steroids and sent him on his way. He got stronger and stronger, eventually arriving at either the capital, no, it was the ancestral home of the Elector Count of Ostland, where, and give me just a second, flesh greeters, they sound like our kind of guys, yeah. Where Mortkin then took it upon himself to end the line of von Rakov effectively, right? So, who is the Elector Count of Ostland? All right, and let's get. Can we reach it this turn? No, we can't reach it this turn. So let's get within the shooting range of it. We'll do a little bit more recruiting. We'll start moving Wolfric up as well.
Embarking.
As cool as our dude is, I don't think he's taking down a settlement with a small army like that just yet. Just yet. So anyway, back to Lord Mortkin. Just before he, or just after he killed the prince of, I should say the heir of the von Rakov line, he forfeited his life. He dropped his weapons and let a bunch of Imperial soldiers kill him. Like, this guy was right on the edge of becoming an Everchosen. So Slanesh said, screw my trial, right? That was cool. And so they were about to pump him up to be the Everchosen. I mean, he was already in the Empire. He had already recruited all these people. He was unstoppable. And just before they finished their empowering of him, he let the Imperial soldiers kill him and betray the Chaos Gods. So why did he do this? So if you don't know, the Norskins, while they worship the Chaos Gods, they worship them for their power, but they believe a lot like our own Norse mythology in their own version of Valhalla, and that is where he wanted to go. He wanted to go and be with his forefathers. He didn't want to be a slave to chaos, and so he forfeited that. And I think that makes him one of the coolest characters. I think that makes him one of the coolest characters in Warhammer lore, especially on the chaos side. So let's attack Grayling Moot. Yeah, we're declaring war on you. What do you think this is, man?
An affront to the gods.
Yeah, see, it was going to be a close defeat. We just don't have the numbers to deal with that, no matter how cool our guy is. We're going to encircle.
Undefeated. Fool.
All right, and let's have our first battle of the series. If we can stop freezing up right there.
The gods will judge.
All right, and not too much of a speech, but not really one that you should, something you should expect from this guy right here. And honestly, probably don't expect too much. He is, for lack of a better word, or for lack of better words, he's nothing special yet. He was a he was a regular warrior just a few turns ago. So we're not going to expect we're not going to expect him to drive the entire enemy army back by himself. We're not going to expect genius strategies, right? These things will all come in time. Speaking of possibly not so genius strategies, we've got the entire army moving up one avenue of approach. Not that splitting up the army probably would have helped us. We are outnumbered and they're the defender, right? We don't have better troops, anything like that. So we're just having to roll with the punches. And I love that you honestly can't even really tell him apart from the rest of the troops. There we go. And there's our boy now. Now, it's no big surprise that we're winning this engagement, right? But it doesn't mean that we are winning. They have all kinds of troops sitting back in reserve waiting for us. But they don't know that Ragnar is just a distracting force. Because here comes the forces of Wolfric now. It doesn't mean that we caught them completely unawares, but whether they're aware or not isn't going to matter for much longer because they don't have a mammoth. Checking back in with Ragnar and his boys. It's honestly kind of hard to tell who's winning, but we're definitely at the point where we're starting to get overwhelmed down here. And the flying bodies is really the only way that you can even find Ragnar. But he does look to still be doing pretty good, so we'll check back with him later. Sorry about that camera work. Alright, and it looks like our forces are starting to pour in. Including Drazhar Dumax, I think is how you say his name. Let me double check that. Drazhar Dumax. And there he goes, firing his spells. And that's what's going to turn the tide down here. But like I said, win or lose, Ragnar has done his job. He has brought the attention of the entire settlement down upon him, making it easy for the rest of the forces to sweep in.
This was not meant to be.
Speaking of forces sweeping in, there they go now. It does look like the duel between Wulfric and the Lord of the Settlement has come to an end. And of course, this coward's gonna try to run through a bunch of troops that aren't his. Oh yeah, real smart. And I believe that's it for him, and that should be about it for the battle. But we'll check on Ragnar, and I'll see you guys back on the campaign map.
This is the true path to given hope.
The gods watch! Do not disgrace us!
And a close victory. Very, very close for good old Ragnar. He almost lost his life right there. But that's okay, because we pulled it out at the end of the day, right? So we're going to, of course, occupy this. I mean, it is our territory, right? This is Norska. And this is actually a great opportunity to talk about what makes Ragnar, or the Norscan mod itself, so interesting. So, if this looks familiar, you are correct. This is going to be the Demon Prince skill tree. Well, details tree. We don't actually have a skill tree, but that's okay. Because instead, we get to upgrade ourselves throughout the game. So, for example, I can apply these spiked greaves, which I will do now, and it actually changes his greaves. Just like I attached the spiked gauntlets right here. We could attach a helmet, but then he loses his beard, so I don't love that one. He kind of looks like the generic Skyrim character. Okay. Let's see what else. Now I will give away the beard for a really cool helmet, but that ain't the one, Chief. So, let's go ahead and give him a, well, we could go either Norscan heavy axe or Khorne rough axe. I'm gonna say that all in all, the Khorne rough axe is going to help us the most in the kind of fights that we're going up against, so let's do it. Offhand, we have the wooden round shield, the round shield with cloth, and the basic staff. I'm not really feeling like going for the mage route with him. If you guys would like him to go to the mage route, you let me know and I can alter that up. But for now, we'll go with the shield with cloth. And just so that you guys know, he can become a two-handed or a dual weapon character as well. So he is not just limited to the basic sword and board or axe and board in his case. We can also give him a Norscan Maul, and of course he will actually carry it in battle. He's just carrying it like this because it wasn't worth it for the modder to do it. I think there was some kind of like graphical something or another. And then there's the twin axes. One will appear here, one will appear here, but in battle he will carry both. For now, we're going to stick with sword and board, or axe and board. And that will be that. But that's him. Let's take a look at Wolfric. Wolfric is all about himself and being a great fighter. We will go down his blue skill tree, I assure you, but we're going to focus on him for now. Let's see. Curse of Hashut. That's good. Can't remember what Ash Storm does. Let's go with Curse of Hashut. And Ragnar is going to need to take a break for a moment, both for himself and for his crew. So let's get a little bit more recruiting done. Let's give him some cav actually. And then can Wolfric make it back to our territory? He cannot? Oh, you're joking. I was hoping that he could, but that's okay. Actually, instead of giving him more troops, let's focus on getting Wolfric some more troops so that he can start marching east while we await our new friend. We'll go with Sea Marauders tools next. And then we'll start hunting monsters after that. I wonder what Hargoth's going to do. I imagine he's going to retreat back to Doom Keep to make sure it's protected, but we'll see. So let's talk about what Ragnar's motivations are going to be. Actually, I'd rather put it to you all. So drop down in the comments and let me know. Should we be doing this after the fall of Mortkinsonn, or should we be doing this prior to his return south? Mortkinsonn was gone for a very long time, so it's well within bounds that he could have a son wandering around before he became the famous chaos tyrant that he was, or it could be after the fact, and we could be going to seek vengeance upon the vengeance. You guys let me know what which direction you think we should go, or if you think we should go a different direction altogether. This narrative campaign, I want to definitely involve all of you, especially Paxlaporum. Excuse me. This Let's Play is his idea, so if you're listening, bud, let me know which direction you want to go. All right, Clan Creepus. No, I don't want Scape. Moderate income. Well, that's nice. That's nice that we were allowed to gain a moderate income.
They will be dominated.
I want to move him, I do.
A challenge?
We're not ready.
Quiet.
I'm hoping that if I move close enough,
No.
that he feels confident to come out and
Let's
fight.
fight.
But we'll see.
Spread ruin on them! Destruction for all!
Oh, the garrisoned lord won't move. I hate that. I always forget to turn it off. The rest of them, they're okay with me, but that one in particular, don't like it. And as much as I love having all these mods activated, 331 factions is a lot to wait for. Like, I need these guys to start dying already. I think that CA said that their interns are going to take a little bit longer because the AI was fighting amongst itself now or something. They had done some kind of improvement. I never read all the way through the patch notes. I listened to somebody else read it, so because I'm lazy and because I don't have a lot of time. As you guys are probably well aware, I think I say it at least once a video how I don't actually have time to do this, but I keep doing it anyway. So I think some Pharaoh news dropped today. I have not had time to look at it. But anybody who did watch it, let me know what you were thinking about it. I'm going to try and watch it tomorrow. Maybe drop a video about it or something, but we'll see. And tomorrow is probably today for all of you. I'm hoping that this is actually going to be coming out Wednesday. I'm recording it before Wednesday, but we'll see if I actually get around to editing it before Wednesday. Skull Smashers. No, we're not going to bring in greenskins.
You dare!
And as much as I want to wait on him to get better, he is a warrior. He needs to get out there.
Your demise is certain.
A step too far. They can run.
And it does look like we have enough for a Pyrrhic victory.
Let's be about this.
Oh, nope. We messed up. We messed up. Oh god. Alright, well, let's at least get him back here. We'll back off real quick. Back off real quick.
I am the Wanderer.
I'll recruit those two, and then next turn we'll go up in there. That's good to go. Actually, let's do it to Monolith of the Bloody Hand, because I'm certain that Troll Fjord will not be safe for long, especially if Albion unites, which I imagine it already has. No, that's wow. Okay, I'm happy with that. And I bet you guys probably didn't expect me to be getting through multiple interns in one episode. I know that's pretty insane to to consider. But I like to think that fighting all the battles is, unless they're just ridiculously worthless to fight. But I think that fighting all the battles is a lot more fun to watch. I think it's a lot more fun for me to play, because as much as I hate to admit it, I suck. As many hours as I have put into this series, I am a macro player. I'm not a micro player, and so anything that requires micro, I just It's not for me. And like you guys have seen where the AI will dodge my spells and and I keep it on hard, so they're gonna keep dodging it. I don't wait for them to get locked into position and do all the things that a good player would do. I just keep on rolling. All right, and it looks like he recruited some more as well. Now Albion is going to be united. These sires of Morkane, we don't need any undead. We don't need any greenskins. There is a certain Kislevite that I would take. They are not the ones. So.
The eternal
Now,
challenger.
Let's give these new recruits to Ragnar.
Who's next?
And let's begin.
Into corpses.
Now is chaos.
Or Scott.
And this looks like it's going to be a fun battle. Let's see what kind of terrain we're looking at. It's going to be an open field battle. So, I'm looking at our time now. We are pushing a little bit over. So, you know what? Screw it. This only comes out once a week. Let's go.
Very well.
I suppose he doesn't have anything cool to say. That's a little disappointing. But he is a cool looking dude. I definitely can attest to that. This Let's Play may be about Ragnar, but there's no denying that Wulfric is awesome. So, looking out at our enemy, obviously Wulfric is not going to wait around for reinforcements. That's not his style, right? And it looks like his forces have already started to engage over here on the flank. All right, and already a bad day for these spearmen. Over here on the right flank, they've got the dogs chasing us, which is a silly move on their end. Because what were they going to do when they caught us, right? Oh no, don't run now.
That cannot be!
And it looks like they're trying to get a surround off on us. And I guess if I was going to go up against a mammoth without another mammoth, I would probably try to use trolls, but I don't know that that's going to be their best move. And here comes the rest of Wulfric's army. Ooh. That's a bad day for Mr. Dumac. And I will be happy when we can end this Norskin on Norskin violence. Mostly because it's hard to tell who's fighting. Like, oh, these guys got yellow shields, these guys got blue shields. Well, let's back out and take a look at some of our Norskins who aren't engaged yet. And I take that back because it looks like they are actually engaged already. Here come Ragnar's forces now. And there's the man with the master plan himself. Now, in separating their forces, they have stopped us from joining with our main force, but now they have no one to back them up, and they're definitely the inferior force over here. Looks like those trolls are done. And Wolfric's had enough of this. It's time for a little mano-a-mano action. Wolfric said mano-a-mano. And running away like the coward he is. There goes the enemy king, and we appear to be victorious. I'll let all of this play out, but I will see you guys back on the campaign map.
We'll be back!
And a beautiful battle. And of course, we're gonna occupy him. I would loot and occupy, but there's really nothing to loot. Ooh. Starting to get some God touch stuff. Let's take a look at that real quick.
Now is chaos.
That's pretty cool. I like it. I like it. We'll keep it for now. A Slaneshi Pauldron. Okay. Ooh. I don't know. Yeah, he needs some speed. He's having a hard time keeping up with his boys. Some Nurgle Greaves. That I don't like. That I don't like. I like the Greaves. They're cool. The green legs with it. No, that. Maybe if we were going for a Nurgle theme. We can do the Nurgle axe, though. Enables poison attacks. That's definitely good. And then a new shield. We've got nothing cornate, but we'll work on it. No spear, no javelin. We're good on those things. Although that would be cool if he was a range fighter, kind of like Mel Gibson. I mean Orion.
Spread ruin on them.
Okay, and before I keep playing, because I will keep playing all night, I do need to go ahead and call it. So, everyone, please let me know what you guys think. If you're loving Ragnar, if you're like, dude, what? I don't care. You guys just let me know. And let me know which direction you think that we should go with him. But until then, to all my friends, wherever you are, good morning, good evening, and good night. If you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thanks for watching, especially to those of you who have been with me since the beginning. I am still having a blast and very much enjoying the formation of this community with all of you. If you have any suggestions for videos you would like to see, please let me know, because I want to make even better content as we continue down this journey together. As always, if you enjoy what I'm doing here and want to support me, then you know what to do.
Comment, like, and subscribe.
And we'll see you in the next one.